These are the Tarot and Oracle forecasts for the month of December 2018. We have a look at the big energies that will be touching on most of your lives in the month of December in some way or another, or it could tell you the entire story. If you would like to order a personal or private reading, or that incredible soulmate reading, or perhaps a weekly update for your particular Virgo, we'll start with your teacup and your tea leaf fortune telling reading. Move on to your relationships and finish up with your tarot reading. So I made a cup of tea for you, as you can see. Please have a look in the cup and see if there are any symbols that jump out for you, and then just comment in the comment box below and I'll discuss it with you. What I see in the teacup for Virgo for the month of December is an ant. And an ant means that hard work guarantees you success. There's quite a large ant in there, so it's quite a clear message for you guys. I also see a little elephant. So there's a little journey, a little journey somewhere. It can be a physical or a mental journey, but it'll take you from point A to point B, which means that you'll start off somewhere and you'll feel very different by the end when you get to the end of this little journey in December. I also see a little bird taking off. So there is news for some of you with a little V below it. So this news that comes in is a victory in something. It's something perhaps you've been waiting for, and the answer is victorious. It's a good resounding yes for something, definitely. Other than that, there's a little boot in there somewhere. We've seen the ant as well, which says that if you need, if you're looking to achieve some kind of goal, it is going to take a bit of work in the month of December. But see what else you can see in there that you think might apply to you. Right, the cards that came up for you for the tea leaf fortune telling cards was the grasshopper, which says situations in the balance that require careful handling. The older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So Virgo, for many of you in the month of December, you will be dealing with an older woman, and the situation needs careful handling. It can probably get a little bit out of control if you try to push too hard in one way or another. This older woman, whomever she may be, just requires a little bit of careful handling. But from there onward, it's good news because you get the archway, new opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up, the tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment, and the dogs getting together with friends. So definitely in the month of December, there is plenty of opportunity to get together with your friends and have a really fun, celebratory, enjoyable time, which is very, very good news. And seeing as it's Christmas for many of you that watch these videos and celebrate Christmas, you're probably going to have the opportunity to get together with friends and have a really good time in the Christmas season. There's definitely plenty of opportunity to do so. With opportunity, it's always a case of you do have a choice in the matter. So if you don't feel like doing that, then stay at home. But if you feel like doing that, jump on these opportunities because they will turn out really, really well. So if you get invitations from your friends to go out and have a nice, good time with them, take it up because it's going to be fun and merriment according to your tea leaf fortune telling card. Your relationship reading, which isn't necessarily just a romantic relationship, it can also be an important partnership or, just a really close connection you have with somebody. There's some interesting energies here. The religious factors card says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This coupled together with a 9 of Earth, which is an incredibly pretty card in this particular tarot deck, says to me this is more a case of you have, over the years, sort of formulated a very specific idea about how relationships should be, how they should work out, and the direction they should take. But December is perhaps the month to explore new territory. And we're sort of speaking here about mental territory, not so much physical territory. It's a case of relationships can take you to new places, unexplored territory. If you open your heart and your mind especially, wide enough to accept this. So you may, if you're looking for somebody, bump into somebody new, but they're not quite from the same cultural background or spiritual belief as what you do have. Don't discount them. Be willing to explore someone with a different view of life. And that's within existing relationships as well. Be willing to explore a different viewpoint within a relationship. You're being asked to do that in December because the potential is there. The engagement card says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This comes together with the world. So the potential is there to reach not only a higher level of commitment in existing relationships, but you have the potential to meet somebody, which is a relationship that can be a step to marriage. You could become engaged then. You could become a deeply committed relationship in the future. And that's when things will start coming together. What it takes in the beginning is a bit of an open mind and a bit of a willingness to see things from a different viewpoint, okay? Because this new person, whomever they are, that could be coming into your life, is the potential for marriage. You just need to see life a little differently, or just be able to accept that they see things a bit differently, their culture is a bit different, perhaps even their spiritual belief is different to yours. But it means opening your mind and being willing to see. But a really, really good partnership can develop from this. And this applies within your existing partnership or relationship. You can really cement this relationship. You can really head off in a direction you've always wanted it to, if you're willing to open your mind a bit. Stay optimistic about your love life, as positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Along with the Two of Sky. Isn't that the cutest black cat? Now, this is saying it's a case of careful deliberation and waiting, watching, and staying optimistic. Don't hurry in there and try and organize things in the way you'd like them to be organized, or have very set, definite ideas of how things should be. Because things are unfolding at the moment. Stay optimistic, let them unfold. The time will come when that engagement happens, or that deeper commitment happens, whatever it may be. But it's going to take a bit of time and a bit of evolving and a bit of developing as things go along. So don't hurry it, is the advice that is coming. For your tarot cards, I get a particularly strong feeling or story that emerges. You have the Sea Queen, Consequences, which is 11 in other tarot decks, the Sea Kitten, and the Fire Queen. In December, and from December forward, I think, be willing to open your mind and your heart. Now, I said that at the beginning of the reading. It's very interesting that it comes up again. It's a willingness to expand your mind and your heart, to allow in what is coming into your life. Consequences is, I think, when we try to meddle too much, when we try to steer things and make things happen before their time and try and control everyone around us so that they are happy, then that means we're happy too, right? That's when things start getting a bit muddled. And as you can see, this cat got itself really entwined in trying to organize what was happening there. Now he's really stuck. So it's a case of don't meddle. Open your heart and your mind. As well as the Sky Kitten, which says be willing to trip up and fall sometimes. Sometimes we try and control things simply because we're fearful of bad things happening, calamities happening, things going wrong. You know what? It's just part of life. We got to be willing to trip and fall. Get up, dust ourselves off, have a good laugh about it, or a good cry, whatever the case may be, and then move onwards. But to continuously hem in life, make decisions based on what's going to cause the least amount of destruction in your life, or hiccups, or whatever, is not always the wisest decision, as we see with that cat all tangled up in what looks to me like Christmas lights. I don't think they are, but that's what I'm seeing at the moment. So let things, just open your heart and your mind, let things come in the month of December. Be willing to make mistakes too. Trip up on things, get them wrong. You're human, it's part of the experience. Life would be insanely boring if everything went according to plan. Trust me on that. Okay, and the Fire Queen says this will rekindle your passion for life. This will bring circumstances and people into your life which will bring passion back into your life again. You'll be thrilled to get up in the morning if you follow this little course of action that is being advised to you by the tarot cards. So you could finish up the month of December with these lovely fireworks, as is shown in this card, if you're willing to open and broaden that mind and heart, not try to control the circumstances. Be willing to fall flat on your face if that's what it needs to happen to get from point A to point B, because it's worth having that absolute feeling of passion back in your life again. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.